Yo, it's Try Guys, aka Harambe, parkouring my way into a brand new video. And welcome back to another stream. And today we are back with another episode of Why You Mudkipped. And why are you Mudkipped? Well, you see, I am your co-host today at Try Guys with the serious gloves on. We also are joined by the one, the only, the Mudkip himself, Lobster. How are you, Lobster?
Doing okay.
Wonderful, as we see. And today, the reason why I was late, the reason why was 2 hours and 46 minutes. It wasn't my fault for a team. It wasn't Lobster's. Somebody alarm didn't go off. As you can see, we are joined by the one, the only, Soul. How are you doing today, Soul?
Hey. I take full responsibility. Yeah, my name is Soul, and it's very nice to be here. I don't do much but stream, eat food, and cook, and read sometimes.
So, you guys know the drill. Good cop, bad cop. We are going to be interrogating him, putting him under the spotlight. If you guys got any questions you would like to ask, make sure to do so in chat. We'll go through them as best as we can. If so, you want to give an introduction to the people, to the everyone else, give us who you are and what do you do.
Well, my name is I go by Soul or Solcuriosity on Twitch. I am a variety streamer, more into content of just randomness. I'm also a social gamer, so I usually play with a bunch of people rather than myself. I do live in the Hawaii area, so I live in the middle of the ocean. I can't go nowhere at all. Exactly, I'm stuck here.
I can't move it anymore. 모르겠어요.
You don't go row your boat down the gently stream.
There's no stream. It's just ocean.
Stream.
You know what you need? You need a yellow submarine. That's what you need.
Oh my god! And if you have any questions other than that, you can just ask it, and I don't mind.
So now the introduction part is, as you can see, we got myself, we got a bunch of Mudkips, we got Soul's profile picture as well. Didn't set his camera up because he just woke up. We have a wild Lobster. How are you doing, Lobster? You good?
Yeah. Of recent games, which would you say is your favorite to play, off stream and on stream?
Could you repeat the question?
Yes, I can. The mic is probably not helping, but so. When it comes to games and all that, what is your favorite game to play off stream and on stream? If they're the same, you don't. If you have two separate.
It's very separate because I do play a lot of Pokemon off stream because I have a fascination of just Pokemon in general. I usually play my Sun and Moon, my Sun, Ultra Moon, my Legend Arceus, my Sword, my Shield, my Platinum. Recently I've been replaying the Black and White series, Black and White 2, Black and White, and I kind of want to stream that one day when I get to the point, but I don't know about that yet. And Valorant's been pretty up there recently, so I've been playing a lot of Valo as of late. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, games you see me play on stream are usually games I play, like Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah.
What's Among Us?
You mentioned Lord. You mentioned Pokemon, and that's if you can't tell, I'm a big Pokemon person.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
You playing Black 2, White 2, my favorite games. But I like the other games as well. The challenge, the challenging part. You see the controller down in the corner. I like to play with my controller, playing Pokemon, unless I'm playing on the actual console itself. Then, yeah.
Well then,
What is-
so, are you ready for this question?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for anything. Anything
So,
throw at me. I
the
got it.
people we play with in Among Us, who is the most irritating person you have played
Oh
with
my
and
God.
why?
Oh my god. I was hoping you weren't gonna ask this. Um I don't know. Like I can't really find any of them annoying because first of all, for me, I don't like that like classifying people as annoying or whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a little bit rude. But if I had to say like someone who's a little bit like can be a little bit too much sometimes, it would have to. I don't know. I like everybody, so I can't really say who is annoying or not.
Well, I'm going to put the pressure on a little bit. If you have to choose one name. It, like, not, like, you don't, like, when I say one name, obviously, somebody where, like, you played around and it might have just gone, put sour mouth in, like, sour taste. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Uh,
It's a little funny. So I can say this because I know she's not gonna like stab me over this. Karma.
Cara.
Karma. Because like there's sometimes where Karma just pops out of nowhere, shanks me, and then walks
Oh
away.
yeah.
Whenever we start those little like scuffles, I'm like, God damn it! After I get like
Yeah.
a good roll,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
get so sick.
See, that happens to you. I see Karma. It's like, I'm probably fine. Unless I
Yeah.
call them out. And then I'm like, I gotta start running.
Hi, Potato, by
Yeah,
the way.
Karma's,
Yeah.
Karma's pretty chill. And Potato's
Also-
like chill. She won't kill me unless she like really needs to kill me. But I like screwing around with Potato. I like killing them in the corner, like saying hey,
Yeah.
like dancing and then slashing. I think
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah. Potato is a wild card sometimes. Sometimes,
definitely.
yeah.
Oh,
That
according to Potato, I'm not entirely yet. The only answer to that one is why try. Wow. That's so mean.
I try.
Yeah.
By the way,
But I really like Karma. Karma's really cool to hang out with. She's a really cool person.
yeah.
I just know she won't like shank me over this.
Yeah. What's up, Lobster?
OBS, I would lower your screen capture by a little bit. It's a little up, and it looks funny on stream.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm barely on my camera already, and I look at yours, and I was like, they literally cannot see me if I'm sitting up.
How do
Just-
I fix that? I don't even... Because
just-
that's what I've been...
Just drag it down.
Yeah, well, that doesn't do anything.
No, like the whole screen capture, just you drag it down. Not actual. It's not fitting on. It fits on screen. It's a little, yeah. And then
yeah.
redo what you just
Yeah,
did.
like
Raise
that.
the upper.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
There we
And
go.
raise that low screen.
Like that?
I poked my eye.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. There you go. I do. I love putting fries on my burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think. Not. I'll wait. Yes, I'm so sorry.
You know what? Let's go back to another question for you. We'll go off your fried.
Do it.
Top 7 games from best to 7 of all time, what you have played.
It would have to be. I really love Baldur's Gate. Pokemon Black, like, especially because my first ever Pokemon game I actually genuinely played. I'm so sorry. I didn't know they're gonna mow the lawn.
Well, that's all good. With like, so
But other than that, it was just Pokemon. I really enjoy Pokemon.
I want Pacifics.
What specifics? Pokemon Black.
Yeah, that's only 2. We've got another 5 to go.
Oh, another 5. Wait, you said
Top
7?
Top 7, yeah.
Ooh, that's such a weird number. Top 7.
Yep.
It would have to be Crash Bandicoot because Crash Bandicoot was one of my first games I ever played. It would have to be. Let me close my window. See if it blocked out. Okay, it did. It blocked out some of the sound. Yeah. I can't. It's so hard. There's only 3. I know there were some like other games like that I played. I think
07 to the Mudkip.
Minecraft. Minecraft would have to be one because I used to play a ton of Minecraft.
Bedrock or Java?
Java. I play Java a lot, but Bedrock now is more. I feel like it's more interesting and easier for like modding and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's only how much? 4, 5?
Yeah, 4.
Oh my! I need 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know.
Have I still not the
I hate
soul?
my life every.
There must be other games you've played what you've enjoyed.
Stuck with me, you know. None of them have. Like none of them stuck with me. None of them have kind of like solidified, you know.
Wow. So guys, Soul's been exposed. He doesn't like Among Us.
Oh, I did. I said Among Us.
You didn't say Among Us.
Dun, dun, dun.
You said I can't remember the first one. You said I remember the
I said
Pokemon Black.
Pokemon Black. I said Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Minecraft and Crash Bandicoot. They're the 4 you said. You didn't say Among Us.
Yeah, and I said Among Us right after that. My internet cut out.
No, you didn't.
Among Us, Valorant, and something else. The last one would have to be a game I played recently a lot. Power World. I've been playing a lot of Power World recently.
There we go. We got 7 in the end.
Get rid of it. Scratch Power World. Helldivers 2.
There we go.
But recently, no. After the PlayStation stuff, it's gone down to 7. It was number 1. Now it's number 7.
I'm scratching that. Okay.
Yeah.
Scratching it out.
Yeah, scratch it. Mm-hmm.
Scratch it. Where do we go from here now? What do I say next? The kindest person you've met online.
Kindest person I've met. It would have to be like it was years ago, and I just left an old friend group that was like really bad, and just I don't know, like I feel like the kindest thing you could do online is invite people to your friend group. You know, like invite them to a friend group, have them just not be alone, and I think that's like the kindest person. I don't even remember their name. That's the thing, but it was super kind to where I had like just a friends, and I was able to just hang out and not just be alone, you know. Also, like this person will help me with whatever, and it was just really nice. They were very nice. I think they took an indefinite hiatus from online, but like they were super amazing.
What was your first console you had?
GameCube. GameCube, and it was the Game Boy Color.
What did you play on it?
Oh my god, there was that like super like Mario like winter games, I think it was, where like you're able to like snowboard and stuff, and then like I had Spider-Man, and then I had Superman, the Superman game where you could fly around, and yeah, like but the first game was definitely was a Mario game. I think Mario 64.
A game you have played which you didn't like, and what was the reason why you didn't like it?
There's a lot of games.
The worst one.
I feel. There's this game called. Let me look at my Steam playlist because there's a ton of games like that. You know, there's always gonna be games that like you buy and like you're like, damn. I think the biggest disappointment for me was Multiverses. Like I thought it was gonna be super hype. I thought there's gonna be a lot around it, and then it just kind of turned into an upset for me. You know, I thought it was gonna be like Smash, but it just wasn't. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like, yeah, it bought for like the first day I played it, and then I'm like, okay, never mind, never again.
Yeah. there's games like that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this game would be like, this game's gonna be slapping that, and then it's like, oh, okay.
How did you come up with your profile picture?
Oh, my friend and my own friend, my old friend group, made it for me, and he made me 2 versions. So that's why I'm able to, like, whenever I'm talking on stream, you see like it switch between versions, which like for like the one that's chilling right now to the ones like is like whoop, 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 you know. But yeah, he made me 2 versions, and I think I'm like soon enough I might be switching. I have an artist kind of making emotes on a different character I used to have, and I used to like kind of like try to work with. Yeah.
I want to know the person behind Solcuriosity. How did you come up with your name? Why did you come up with the name? And are you always going to be called Solcuriosity?
Oh yeah, I don't see myself rebranding at all. I think that I really do like the name, and I really do like it because it kind of fits me. Like soul, as in like bright curiosity. Like I don't think any curiosity is bad. And in general, I'm just a curious person, so I'm like, okay, like how can I fit something? Name it something cool. I don't want to name myself Curious Sun or like something like that. And then I thought like, hey, soul. Soul is such a cool name for the sun. I'm like, okay, soul, and I'm like curiosity, and I was gonna put like a K instead of a C to be a little like quirky, like curiosity and whatnot, and like killed cat curiosity. For it was a whole like thought process. But yeah, soul curiosity was definitely like I think a third choice. So I was gonna keep my old name, which was really cringy.
What was that name?
It was Raging Darkness. It was a really cringy name.
Raging Darkness. So we're joined by Raging Darkness, guys.
Oh my god.
I think everyone has like that time period which you come up with a name which is cringy, and then you're like, yeah, I'm switching.
You don't even know. I misspelled divine until I was in 7th grade because I thought it was like my brain instantly is like Devien. No, NE. And I'm like, It was like Devin. Devin Darkness. And everyone thought my name was Devin for like the longest. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah.
What was your first ever name? Like gamer tag name, and why?
Oh, Xbox, Black Ops, and Call of Duty. Like I was like super young too. I think my name was because I really like Sonic when I was younger and Pokemon. So I'm like, what is the most looking like the most? The most like whatever type Pokemon that looks like Sonic. So I can't really figure that out. So like, I'm like, so I just mixed Mewtwo and Sonic. So Munich, Munich Slayer, and then
I thought of Blue Saiyan. Oh, the one with Saiyan Shrew and Saiyan Slash is probably what I would say. Sanic. That's
Sanic.
That's Sanic right there. I was thinking, oh, Blue Saiyan Shrew is like, oh yeah, there's a little form that is blue.
But yeah, that was my first. I think it was my first ever gamer tag because I remember vividly, and I remember the Call of Duty lobbies, which I was exposed to a lot of the elements.
Yeah, when you do Call of Duty and that, you get exposed to a lot of stuff.
Oh hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a common trait between all 3 of us here, as we all done Call of Duty in the past before.
For sure. What is your highlight, like the best moment, what's happened to you in your life, and what's the best moment that's happened specifically this year?
I think the biggest would have to be just getting out of like a toxic friend group. That's the biggest thing that happened to me, and that's something I'm very like happy about. in general. It helped me improve, and it just helped me push forward in general. And it was very nice. It was very freeing. And meeting the new friend groups, meeting all of you was very, very nice and very eye-opening to how different people can be, and how different I should be, and how I should grow into a different person. Because I was in a pretty bad friend. No, I wouldn't say bad friend group, but like it was like the culture in the friend group was a little bit like was kind of horrible. To where they would be making a ton of jokes and stuff like that, and I would feed into that just because I didn't want to be like kind of the butt of the joke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I would kind of just joke with them, and that's something I want to move from, and that's something that I don't agree with. I want to kind of become better at that, and become just different in general from that.
Oh, sure.
Even though some of them are good people, but some I just need to improve myself and become like just improve.
For sure. So your profile picture has glasses on. Do you wear glasses in real life?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm a Korean Hawaiian fluffy haired eyeglass wearing boy, you know.
Fair. Face
Yeah.
real soon, copium.
Copium. Good old copium.
I don't like wearing glasses, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Diving back into something we talked about a little bit earlier, and every person seemed to get this question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Oh, I love pineapple on pizza. You can't tell me otherwise. I'll fight you. I will fight you.
We're
Like,
fighting White Try together.
I will box you. Like I will
Yeah.
I will box you because like no one talks shit about pizza in
don't-
general.
don't
Guess
worry, I
what,
gotta
bro?
message someone. So,
Like pineapple pizza is pretty good. I know. No, I eat pineapple sometimes on burgers. Like
See,
Yeah, I see that Hawaiian burger.
I'm a fussy eater, so I get out of it. But yeah, I know that's quite a topic. In why try is the plainest with food, for sure.
yeah, that is a true statement. To be fair,
wait, what? What is white try?
White Try's food.
I am a fussy eater. Very
Bro.
picky.
Bro, I feel like you think salt is like the greatest spice of all time. You know, like you put it on anything, you're like, oh my god. This is 10 times
No,
better.
salt's
I
fine.
don't-
I think curry is probably the most spiciest thing I've had.
I mean, there are variations of curry. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, depending on what you
I get it from the
You
chip
know.
here, right? We do.
you like your spice level isn't as high. Like
No.
my cabinet has like cayenne pepper and all that different stuff. I have habanero peppers in the fridge. Actually, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with, but it's like
Do you like cooking, and will ever there be a cooking stream on the Soul channel?
Oh yeah, one day when I get more comfortable with showing myself and showing my surroundings, definitely. I do want to get into like that kind of content. Like variety streams are just where it's kind of at for me. I don't see myself sticking to one thing forever. You know, I want to kind of evolve and do more things as time goes on.
yeah.
And yeah, cooking streams are a possibility.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Go on, Lobster. You can ask the next one.
You know that let me do the fun fact first, and then it will relate into my question.
Yeah, it's time for the fun fact.
Yeah.
Aw.
Did you know that there's over 400 species of fish on Hawaii's like coastal waters?
Oh yeah, like it's tropical waters.
Yeah, it's over 400 species. It's still a fun fact.
You know our state fish is humu humu nupu nupu apua.
Yeah.
Humu humu nupu nupu apua.
I was looking into it and I seen it. I was like, how do you say that? It's like,
Yeah, I did. Okay, listen.
didn't
I'm
wanna
gonna
attempt
say
it.
it one more time, and I want you to try. I want both of you guys try your best to say humu humu nupu nupu apua or humu humu nupu nupu apua. Humu humu nupu nupu apua.
I can't say words.
I'm just gonna say.
no.
I'm just gonna say I'm mudkipped. That's my.
You know what? I got
yeah,
mudkip. See,
yeah, I'm
boss,
mudkipped.
boss is right here. Boss is right here. I can't. Like, to be fair, I've had a speech impediment for a good while, so.
It's also known as a reef triggerfish.
We got breaking news. Potato said, I'm just thinking of like Lilo and Stitch hearing that, so congratulations.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
aloha.
Yeah. So, did you notice what the name of the server is?
The Ohana?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the Ohana.
I was thinking about it. It's like, you fit in here. Yeah, I thought about asking you about it earlier, so I was like, oh, this works.
Favorite movie of all time? I don't think he's it. By the way, chat, if you got any questions you want to know about Soul, make sure to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, favorite movie of all time?
Ooh, e, ooh, ah.
Oh, e, oh, e,
Favorite movie of all time would have to be like Meet the Robinsons. I think.
That's a good movie. So.
Well, like the dinosaur is always stuck in my head where he bumps his head against the wall and he's his little arms. He's like, I have a big head and little arms. I don't know if this plan was fully thought through. And like the guy's controlling him. He doesn't answer. He's like, Master. He's like his little like derpy little face. It's like always a thing that like comes to mind whenever I can't do stuff.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Teleportation.
Why?
Teleportation or the ability to control kinetic energy. Simply because if I get good enough at controlling my kinetic energy, I thought about this so much. I'm a fucking nerd. Like if I get to the point where I'm able to control my own kinetic energy, I'm able to teleport at a certain point or a certain distance, you know, or I'm able to like make an anchor with my kinetic energy and then teleport in between, you know. But teleportation, if that's not even a possibility with the kinetic control, because I can go anywhere, anytime. Like, you know, I'd probably like teleport into somebody and have like, but it would be fine because I can teleport away, you know.
Yeah.
Person.
If somebody has never met you, don't know anything about you, what is your best attribute you would describe yourself as to these wonderful people?
I don't know. I'm super honest and straightforward, or I've been really trying to be for the last couple years. I've been working on that, and I'm very like open to talk, and I'm kind of like just really open. You ask me anything, I'll tell you just straightforward. Like I have nothing to hide, you know. There's nothing to hide in general, and I feel like.
What's the most embarrassing secret you've kept in the past? What might not be a secret? What's no longer a secret? What? Because obviously everyone has secrets. What some don't say, but what has now come to light?
A secret that's come to light.
Yeah.
That I don't know. A secret that's come to light. I can't think of any. Or the secret that like, could you repeat the question? I'm so sorry. I probably heard it wrong.
Yeah. So obviously, we all have secrets, right?
God.
What's the most embarrassing secret you have held? Which obviously has, is no longer a secret because obviously I'm basically willing to share. Most embarrassing secret.
Oh, that little like Lego swords and Lego weaponry that you get from like the boxes.
Yep.
I used to. This is. I'm never gonna say this ever again. But I would hold on to those weapons throughout elementary, middle, and high school, and play with them in class, and imagine myself as a ninja or as like whatever I'm holding the weapon as, and I would just play with them. Like I would fiddle with them a lot, and I think that helped my creativity like kind of launch, in general. But it was so funny because I'm not fucking with you. I have like a Lego Ninjago sword right next to me, and sometimes I just grab it and fiddle with it because it helps me think of like how I can. Sometimes I write stories, like I write like little like stories and stuff like that. So it helps me imagine like how fights would go and how like I can visualize something, or like if I don't have anything near me, I'm a good visualizer, you know.
Would you ever tell one of these stories on one of your streams?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think there's always a time and place, and if I get to that time and place, it's gonna happen. Like, I don't really get embarrassed often.
Are you
right
sure?
now I'm pretty embarrassed because like I'm talking about my little Lego obsession that I have, or my fiddling, or my what's a better word for my creative process is interesting, and I think that's a little embarrassing.
You got any more questions, Lobster?
I have question. It's always me with asking me if I like that's a question itself.
Well, you know what I mean. I could go all day, but I'm interrogating.
Yeah, you could.
So...
You could easily go on all day. I'm just I'm like I'm here.
I have 3 questions for y'all.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
3 questions.
I don't know if I'm gonna. 1 second. Okay. If you if you had to choose to be teleported into any game, you have no special abilities, but you are the main character. So you, sorry. For example, you get teleported into like Superman. You are the main character. You are Superman, but with no powers, no abilities.
I'm regular man.
Yeah, you're regular you, but you are the main character. And to get out of this game, you have to finish it. What game are you going into?
I feel like this is an easy answer for my part. It's definitely Pokemon.
What Pokemon?
To be fair, probably Black and White 2. But then it's like the Sun and Moon games are cool. Like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Those are, I think, would be fun ones.
And then he jumps into a portal and never returns.
Hell yeah. Oh, we gotta go fight Ultra Necrozma with fist fight.
No,
Ultra
my goodness.
Necrozma.
You know what? I'll go with this one. So mine is Formula 1, like the racing game. Because that was my dream job when I was younger, to be an F1 driver. So to get out the game, you have to be world champion. And that's like, yeah.
But it's just, okay, it's regular you. So physics, I guess, applied to game-wise. So you're not going to go flying off of you. But imagine, like, you're in the game and your reaction speed. I've seen your reaction speed.
Look.
The meat inside the water.
Look, I'm going to be honest, my reaction skills have slowed down, but I wasn't always like that. Like, I haven't done proper sport since I was 18, and I'm 25 now. So, if you don't do exercise for a long period of time, of course it's going to go down. What's your dream job what's your dream job?
Honestly, just making people happy with food or with entertainment. That's just mainly what I want to do. Food or entertainment. It's definitely a place or the route I want to go.
What
that's
was your
basically it.
What was your childhood dream? What did you want to be when you was older?
Oh God, you don't want to. You don't. I don't want to. I want to. I would. So I made my own profession. It's called a Pokemon Jedi. I want, like, when I was like 4 to 10. That's all I wanted to be. I want to become a Pokemon master, but also a Jedi. So like I would imagine, like, I would have like the little Pokeballs you could buy, and I would just start throwing them everywhere.
Or else my camera can see that.
Fair enough.
I'm turning off our alarm so that it doesn't go off in half an hour.
But yeah, if chat has anything they would want to ask, you're more than welcome to ask Soul and interrogate him. But yeah.
I have a question. Since you asked me this question, both of you guys, who was the most annoying person you guys have met from the Among Us lobbies?
I'm going to answer this with one question, one answer, and one answer only. I am Mudkipped. I do not need to answer this. You missed your interrogation last week on episode 1.
Damn.
Use the title to my advantage.
No.
Why you mud?
Also, yeah, say hi, Minty. They're in the chat.
I said hi, Minty. I don't know if they heard me. Hola, Minty. Aloha.
I messaged them and mentioned that, like, it's like, oh, no person that likes pineapple on pizza. It's like, oh, no wonder. And it's like, oh, that's not a surprise.
Damn.
With the shades.
When it comes.
Good evening.
Trying to think. I've met many people over the time, and I don't really have an answer for it because it's not really anyone that really gets on my nerves. Like, so, like sometimes potato can be kind of, a little bit much. A lot of times, the unlucky parts of when I get is similar to how karma is with you. So, it's the I can get a good roll and then it's immediately ruined quickly because of
evil potato.
I got balanced this back because I was moving. You don't realize how much this mudkip is it's heavy in 2 different ways. It's really hard.
Potato solve out.
Uh-oh.
No, don't worry. Potato will come at me.
She'll solidate you tomorrow in Among Us.
Don't worry. Or share shot round 1. I was expected at this point. That's why if I have a good roll, I book it. You won't find me. You won't find me.
We're on the topic of Among Us bit. What is your favourite crew role, neutral, and imposter role?
Neutral would have to be Jester, because I could just forget about literally everything, turn my brain off, and do whatever, and nobody would know what I am.
Yeah,
because I don't play regular Jester. Like I do whatever, I do anything. I chase people. I act like a goofball,
Fair. What about imposter and crew?
Imposter.
Ooh, imposter. I hate being imposter because I get caught so easily, like insanely easily. It would have. I don't like bomber because bomber is like really weird. Venerer, I don't know how to like it works fully, but I kind of fuck with it. Or mess with it. Sorry.
Nah, we're in dark mode.
I think Morphlings. I like turning into people and like slashing and dashing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say Undertaker to drag the bodies away.
Oh man, like ever since Minty said overused bit to me, I just never drag people.
Wait,
I would do it.
just don't get caught. It becomes a partner in crime. It's not. I never say I'm taking someone for a walk. It's like I got a partner now. They're coming with me. It's our.
Also, don't vampire bite Minty when she's Vingy. She won't be very happy with you. I learned that the hard way.
Just
Oh,
don't
yeah,
vampire. Vampire buying Minty usually goes wrong. They're usually bad for some reason. It's just bad luck.
Minty, I feel like it's super strategical to the point to where she kind of does like whenever she's Vigi, she kind of wants to stay Vigi because she likes that kind of thinking and stuff like that. Process. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just survive, hopefully.
And the newest role, Hunter. I really like Hunter because I like just throwing people off by like catching someone using like medium or something like that, and then like slashing them, or like
Never use Hunter.
or like they're medic somebody and then you slash them.
Well,
I've been retired since that today.
You're not retired. We're dragging. You're being dragged back. Hunter is a interesting.
You
role.
can't drag me back. You're not the Undertaker.
You say that? I have a
brother.
lobby. I have a lobby later. I get Undertaker. It's like, get in here. I'm dragging you with me.
What's the longest game? Longest amount of hours on a game you have?
Oh, definitely Rust. Like I have like 8,000 almost to like 5,000. I think 5,000 to 8,000 hours.
That's way too much.
Yeah, I used to play Rust so much. Like I used to be like a salty little Rust kid whenever my base was rated.
Yeah, I can fit this.
What's the longest you've gone without sleep?
3 days, and then I felt like I was going insane. Like
You love insanity.
I felt like I was actually going insane, and like I took melatonin, and I was like, once my body hit the bed, I was out.
You're out.
I was out. Like as soon as my back hit the bed, I'm like,
Oh, it's like, oh, that feels good. It's like, don't talk to me.
I woke up and drool was like all over my face. You ever had one of those like drools all over your face? Your hair is all messed up. Your body's like halfway off the bed. You're stoked. Yeah, that was me.
You wake up like, what the fuck did I do last night?
So when I was younger, a few years ago, I used to do stupidly 48 hours, 24 hours without sleep. Would you ever do multiple days of streaming without sleep?
Oh yeah, I would. I think that's pretty good content to see me like as I'm sitting up and I start snoring like
Oh no, so without sleep, if you sleep, that's the end of the stream.
Oh shit, yeah, I actually would love to try that. I'm gonna do that relatively soon, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest, if you're doing it, have sleep. Take it from somebody who used to do it without sleep. It will mess up your health completely, and you'll end up passing out, because staying up for a few days without sleep is completely different to constantly staring at a game.
I think what I was thinking about doing is like not staying up for the whole time, but have like the stream run, you know?
Yeah, so obviously you'll sleep. But what you should do, if you want to suffer, have sound alerts, what people can play to keep you, so while you're trying to sleep, they can play the sound alert, which would wake you up.
Oh my god. I have my headset on all night, and I just just like, what the fuck?
Actually, you'll be fine. You sleep through your alarms.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it's so true. Yeah. I think the last question I kind of want to ask, and overall, is that if you had to choose to do either or, and I'm about to ask this, being able to backflip but never front flip, or like backflip on command. Like anytime, any place, just like you're able to backflip, and you're never able to front flip, and like anytime you try, it just ends horrifically, like someone dies or something in the world. Or being able to throw really hard, but the object becomes extremely soft.
By
Say, for example,
throw,
you throw a
do
rock
you?
at somebody, and it turns to like Jello, like against their skin. It goes. or
Well,
something.
what? That's a straight up easy answer, because you'll do the throw because you won't hurt anyone doing that. Where if you try and do a backflip or a front flip, you're killing somebody. I think that's like a straightforward answer.
The backflip is well, you wouldn't. Front flip you would. If you just never front flip. Because depending on what you're saying a front flip is.
But for somebody who's overthinkers, if you throw something, it will never hurt them because it turns soft.
But think
Yeah,
about
It'll be
when
never
you have
hurt.
to hurt somebody. When you throw something, like you throw a knife, or I'm gonna say also when you have a gun and you shoot it, the projectile from said gun turns into like a Jello tin. A Jello.
Well, I would. To be fair, I would never want to hurt anyone because I'd rather.
You become
I'd rather, you know what I mean, take the pain than a friend getting hurt, without a shadow of doubt.
Imagine throwing your fist and your fist just splats, you know?
my head. It's like, where did my bone go?
Okay, I'm gonna make the backflip one a little bit more like stuff. You can never backflip twice in a row. So you can do it on command, but every second backflip you do, someone around you in like 50 meters just silently drops. Like from Rick and Morty, that scene where that guy touches him and he just falls. That's what's gonna happen.
That doesn't matter. Like, I can't do flips anyway, so to me, like,
No, you can just do it on command, no matter what. Like,
yeah,
you gain that
I
power.
understand, but I don't really care about doing front flips or that. I rather, if I can, you know, not hurt a person.
You won't be hurting people if you're not flipping, though.
Yeah, but it's on command, so like, I don't know. I'd still do the other option
Yeah, oh,
because I never
wanna
want to
flip.
hurt. I don't really care
I
about
wanna
flipping.
flip. I want to flip.
I would flip just because of it's like if you have to have self defense, you kind of be screwed in that situation. Like you kind of, but also it's like if you play it smart, you'd be fine. If you don't, it's like because how many times are you like I'm gonna do multiple flips in a row? Like it can be good in certain situations that you have to back
Okay,
up.
let me make it more better. And you can flip off anything and always land on your feet with no damage to yourself. So say you flip off a building,
I
you
still
land on
don't
your
care.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't care.
that's so probably. When I try to pacifist, I'm like,
I told you I'm an innocent person. I don't know where this villain art came from me.
You can be a good guy and like if you have to protect someone, you're being so good. You're not.
Nah,
being
to be
villain.
fair, I'm a big softie. And I think anyone who knows me would also agree that sometimes it's not the best. I don't always have the backbone to stand up for myself. But you know, that's one lesson we learn and live. And speaking of lessons and learning, what's the best advice you can give to a person? Like, what would be your number one advice to the people?
With great power comes great responsibility. I'm joking. I'm joking. It would have to be treat others with kindness. They just no matter what. Like for example, even if someone's being absolutely awful to you, and I'm not just saying like do this like once or twice. Like just make this a daily part of your life. Just treat others with kindness, and no matter how rude or how mean or how awful they are, just don't change that mindset. Because once you change that mindset, I feel like you're gonna be going against yourself, and it's just gonna lose its genuinity if you just live with kindness.
Okay, this one might be easy for you because you're small. Who do you look up to, and why? Celebrity and online.
Why did you guys make this small comment?
Because he's small and it's funny.
Who do I look up to online and I don't know.
How would you know?
I
But he
look up
said he was
to-
small.
You just call me small.
Yes.
I don't remember. I did not remember hearing.
He said it
I'm
during
like
Fortnite
I'm like
stream.
7'13".
Copium, I thought you were here to tell the truth.
Nah, I'm only 5'11".
That's
Small, still
that's-
small.
not that
Um,
small. That's
In
pretty.
general, people I look up to are like, I don't know, like people, like things like this change for me daily, like, or not daily, but constantly, because I see how people treat other people, and it just makes me look up to them, even if like they're not famous, or even if like they're whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think one person, like famous wise, I look up to is. I had to think. This is making me think. I don't know. I look up to Ricky a lot. I do look up to Ricky because, like, he invited me to his friend group almost, like, kind of, and like he kind of just he invited me in. You also invited me in, so I also look up to you. Like, you're very open and you're very like inviting and you're very nice and you're very kind. I think I look up to a lot of people that are like that, and genuineness of like the kindness of everybody is what I look up to.
Fair enough. What else could I ask? What is the hardest question you've answered today?
Who's most annoying? Because I don't. That was like the hardest question for me. I
That's a
couldn't
hard
process
question.
it. Yeah, it is a very hard question.
Well,
I was gonna say myself, but I would have felt like that would have been like a cop out.
Yeah. I can change my answer now since they're here. Minty /J/J.
/J.
Mm-hmm. Joke.
What's one
I want to keep my throat.
What's one person who you haven't had the opportunity to talk to who you would like to talk to?
Ooh, that's hard. Because I feel like I've talked to everybody in the server, at least a little bit. I feel like I would like to talk to like Corey or like Heckmore. Because they seem really cool. Another one would be. I don't know. I think those two, Corey and Heck, because they're very nice people and they're very like interesting to me. I find them very interesting.
Hello,
Yeah.
Papa, by the way. Welcome to the stream.
Hey Mav, hey Mav.
No, not...
You said Papa.
Yeah,
This
so...
is Panda.
The panda is my adopted father because she's one of my awesome mods who I became their son, so it was just a nickname.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't know.
Oh my god.
We love Mav.
Would you ever do
Corey-
a charity stream?
Oh yeah, that would be 100% down. The thing is, I want to get like a bigger at least to do that kind of stuff. So I feel like I also want viewer engagement, and I want to be able to kind of
Raise money.
let
for
everyone
it.
know.
Yeah.
Raise
Yeah.
money for it. Because I don't mind
Yeah,
putting my own
be
money
more.
into it, but like I just want like the community to also like have enjoyment while doing so, and everyone to be like actually know what it is, kind of like people to be like engaged with it and have that sort of like, okay, yeah, this is what's going on. I want to support it.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that. If you could have 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes to be?
And no, I would wish for I would wish for land that always is fruitful. And like so like it's never plagued with invasive species, never plagued with any of that stuff. nothing dies there, or like nothing like kind of like wilts. It kind of just it's a constant evolve cycle. And even if there's war, they'll never like my land will be like a neutral zone for anybody. A house that's forever evolving, and like so I never have to pay for electricity, water. It's just Wi-Fi. It's all like just constant. Like no, it's self-sufficient. And and not and a computer setup that's always getting a computer setup, like a god tier computer setup, so I never have to like worry about anything ever again.
You don't need to upgrade it and that type of stuff.
Yeah, I don't need to upgrade it. It's just constant. Like people come in, like, oh, let me just. Like, you know.
You ready for another tough question?
Oh yeah, hit it on me.
Would you rather get to hang out with everyone, meet and game for the rest of your life, be a streamer, but you are the most toxic person in the world to everyone, or you know absolutely no one, you stay in your room 24/7, all by yourself, isolated, but you the most sweetest person on the planet?
Do I start off like that, or is that just a stuck forever type of deal?
Stuck forever.
Who I feel like being the sweetest person will live a good life, but I feel like a lot of famous people are toxic, like super toxic.
Some are egotistical.
But I wouldn't want to live my life knowing that my friends don't really respect me. So yeah, I'd rather be alone than be hurt others with my toxicity.
Did you just describe yourself in your room 24/7? I go out sometimes. Small 20 hours.
Barely.
Yes, 20 hours.
Barely.
Yeah, I touch grass on the day. Barely, but I do touch grass sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone else got any more questions and they would like to ask, because I know I'm putting him definitely under some interesting questions. Go on, Lobster, you can have the next one.
Alright, the next one.
Yeah, you got the next one.
I do apologize. I think I have time for maybe 5 more questions. I think
good.
people are getting angsty. Yeah.
5 more questions.
Like out of these 5 questions, I had to get one more Pokemon question in. When it comes to like type-ins, what is your favorite type-in and what is your favorite like type combination?
Water and fire. It's not Volcarona. Volcanion. Volcanion is one of my, because he has water absorb too, which kind of eliminates his like water. Like,
yeah, it's a neutral. It's not weak. It's neutral, but still water absorb is great. Yeah. Immunities are fun to have.
Okay, I've got one. It's a joining question. If you could decide anyone to come onto this podcast of mine and Mudkips, who would it be and why?
I think, it would Kara. I would really like to see Kara on it.
Why?
Just Kara has this funny energy, and like she's just very out there, you know, and it's a really good energy, and it's a really good out there.
Okay. What else could I ask? I've asked some interesting questions, and they're not normally
there every day.
Yeah. If you could travel anywhere, anywhere what's not your top 3, so not Japan or Korea. If you could go or Germany, if you can go there right now, where would you go?
Germany.
Other than Germany, they said not them top 3.
Not the top 3.
I would go to Canada. I go hunting in Canada.
Fair.
I'm pretty sure that's what I answered, didn't I? As well.
Yeah, you did say Canada.
I definitely said Canada.
So a little bit earlier, you're talking about boxing. Would you ever do a boxing match for charity? And who would you like your opponent to be?
I love sports. I don't know. Honestly, anybody. I'm pretty built, so I have like a wider build, so I would have to have someone like at least with a wider build. I don't like hurting people, but I do like sports. I do like sports a lot. So yeah, I'll do charity boxing stream, and I will do it with anybody who wants to.
Also, go ahead in the
That'll be
ring.
good fun.
You interested, Lobster? Boxing charity?
Me in the ring.
Oh, we can commentate. We'll be the commentator podcast. MUDKIPPED special.
This moves to commentary. It's like just commentary at this point. It's like
what sports did you play?
Me? I played a little bit of football. I did ROTC. It's not really a sport, but ROTC. And that was pretty much it. I did baseball early on, but I kind of gave up on that. I kind of gave up. I didn't give up. I kind of just moved on from it, and football was more of like the thing I like to do.
You got any more questions you would like to ask Soul Lobster because he hasn't got long?
I don't, but I'm also the one that don't. I'm bad with questions. I comment it. I like to be the comment and then got the confusion going on.
Obviously, I could ask questions for days. Obviously, try to not be too extreme. Obviously, I know you only have a short period of time, so we won't keep you we won't interrogate you much more. I know you probably expected this. You probably didn't expect some of these questions. But I told you, it's not going to be easy. I was playing the bad cop for a reason.
When hopefully we do this again, I'm able to give you guys more time and attention, and I do apologize for not being able to do that.
You got nothing to apologize. Like, obviously, chat doesn't know who you are. Obviously, you're still new to hanging out. You probably know lots of them more than myself. Recently we've started gaming, having some fun. If you want to say your Twitch for everybody in the chat, you're more than welcome to do so. Obviously, he does stream variety. Usually play Fortnite with us. We got Among Us. Such an honest level, dude. Obviously, you guys got an inside. We may have more future guests. Maybe they'll also have camera on. Because it does look more sweeter with it. But
it does.
If there's anything you could say to the chat or any, you know what I mean, what would your final message to them be for people?
You know what? Live fruitfully and live honestly. Because honesty is rewarded.
There we go. So, if you guys want to check out Soul, I'll do an exclamation mark Soul command in a second. Shout him out. I do appreciate you joining us, Soul. I know, obviously, you got a few things to do. I need the MUDKIPPED link. Do you want? He doesn't stream, but Lobster, put your Twitch in the chat.
You know what? I'll just say, hey, look, it's me.
There you go, Dragon Lobster 16 Panda. But no, I hope you enjoyed this interrogation. I know it was a bit short notice.
No worries. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
Hopefully, I didn't interrogate you too much.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. No, you did. You should be ashamed. Ashamed.
Well, I warned you when you came on. I'm saying I'm gonna put you under the scrutiny.
Ashamed, my child.
Yeah, we probably have a part 2 at some point.
100% we should, because I would be able to make up more time.
To be fair, we've been here for an hour 21 minutes.
Honestly,
so
these just fly. They just fly. Yeah. And I could have kept going as well.
It was just very natural to talk to you guys. Very natural.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming on. No, I mean, if you ever want a game, I don't know if you're in Ricky's community lobby tonight.
Oh, he has a community lobby tonight?
He didn't even know either.
No, I mentioned this. I mentioned this like the other. I mentioned this during Fortnite as well.
Oh, I didn't sign up for it. I think I didn't have time to.
Yeah.
You said you didn't know as well.
Why have I got
Because
gloves on? Because I look like an idiot wearing them. My serious gaming glasses are broke, even though the sunglasses.
Well,
So it's just to play a part.
well, before I go, I'm just gonna say, aloha. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for inviting me on, and thank you all for the questions and everything. And thank you for just again. Thank you for inviting me. It's a very great pleasure to be here with both of you all, and be asked such intense questions. I will have to take my leave now, and mahalo. Mahalo. And if you want to follow me, my Twitch is at Solcuriosity. And I have Solcuriosity in all of my socials. And yeah, TikTok, Twitter, etc. I don't have TikTok and Twitter. And yeah, you guys all have a lovely rest of your evening, day, and night.
Thank you for coming to join us.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So, guys, obviously, not a bad interview. Yeah, this is not Fortnite, Doom. That's why I'm wearing the series the gloves to just look at the thing. This is myself and Lobster's podcast. Obviously, the first episode was last week where we interviewed myself and you, where I interrogated you for over an hour on that one. Chat asked me some questions. Chat get to ask Sol some questions too. Obviously, it is limited with time, so we wanted to do this 2.5 hours ago earlier, but somebody slept through their alarm. Obviously, we've got other friends, other streamers who we know. Obviously, one of them is my Papa. You got Mav as well. There's many people we're eventually going to try and put on this podcast. Gonna be real, the reason why I'm wearing gloves as well, this isn't serious, you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of people getting together and you get to dive into the character, ask some embarrassing questions, some funny questions, some awkward questions. Yeah. Like, it's meant to be a bit of a laugh where you can have a bit of thing, you can get involved and have a good time. Like, this is, you know what I mean? The title's called Why You Mudkipped. I've got a bunch of mudkits on my stream. I've got the main mudkip as well. It's about having some fun. Sol said it'll be interesting. Kara, it would be interesting getting Kara on. You got Minty.
Imagine trying to do the shout out.
Potato. Yeah, I will do. You got Panda, Lady. Like, there's so many people out there who we're going to try and get on, and we can dive into getting to know that person. Obviously, you guys know a lot about me, but it's a bit of fun. And I had some great fun. Obviously, this is the first time you've actually seen Lobster. Such an amazing person. Doom on the podcast? Potentially Doom. Will I, you know what I mean? It's just sit down, relax, and have a good time. You know what I mean? Usually we do it on Sundays.